Let's see if this is working. There we go. Cool. So we're going to hopefully continue with our campaign. If I remember correctly, we're in a bad position, the Exiles of Khorne. It was not going great, which is always a good, fun point to start from. It takes forever to load. It is a bugger. There we go. So yeah, just a reminder where we were last time. We were Gorbad had declared war on us. This is a concern. We had started a war against Khemri, but we had actually just taken over Khemri, and we had just killed Manlet von Karstein because Manlet decided to start a war. So I'm gonna spend some money there. And we were gonna probably sit here for a turn or two just to get. Yeah, we are gonna get that extra unit of Chaos Warriors though. They are useful, and we were going to start building. Yeah, we're building up. Yeah, so Skarbrand is now a fucking tank, bless it. Let's get Deadly Onslaught. And Greg is doing well. We have also got a second army up here, which is led by Ventress. Ventress is currently doing nothing, as I have nothing for Ventress to do. Okay, one more second. Just oh. Right, so we have to get our third province now. We are in a good position to do so. We just need to start beating up on Khemri a bit more. We could, and I'm thinking, potentially we get ourselves. Now we can't get Exalted, they're a bit too expensive, but we can get some Chaos Knights. I'm thinking potentially just a unit of Chaos Knights might be a good choice. Ventress will hang around, he will just soak. For now. Is the stream showing up alright for everyone, or is it like having any issues? Want to double check on that. So if anyone can let me know, that'd be brilliant. Right, let's get ourselves... we could get ourselves another... We don't need one of those. We're going to actually save our money. Yeah, I think we're going to save money because we're going to be in economy deficit sooner rather than later. Normally are. That is normally the way this goes. So the plan is going to be, we're going to take Skarbrand, ram him right into Khemri and basically take their settlements. We've yet to see Cetra, which is a concern, and Gorbad is probably on the move somewhere. Gorbad terrifies me. In fact, I can see 2 hostile armies. There's Gorbad, and then he's got his friend. Ooh, we've just taken Numas. Okay, that's good. Ooh, in fact, we got the Springs of Eternal Life. So we've nearly got this whole province already. That's really good. Right. Now, the concern is... I can see... Okay. That's where the concern is. We're going to have to... Let's see if we can get... No, we can't get peace with Khemri. Let's see if we can get peace with anyone. Does anyone want to be friends? No. Okay. So we are going to have to fight. You know what? We'll go for Khemri first. We'll worry about this as and when problems appear. Death Gorge disappearing would actually be a big problem, so I'm going to, but realistically we're probably going to lose it anyway at this point. We are just going to take the loss there, potentially. Yeah, and there we go. We got, this is, yeah. Oh! Pyrrhic victory. That's against Cetra and his ally. We'll take it. We'll lose some bloodletters, but we'll take that. Massive. We're going to take the favor. Brilliant. Yeah, there we go. There's Death Gorge fooling. We can't prevent that. Oof, that is a loss. Raffi, that's your problem. Cetra, the perishable, that's good. So we got some bonus traits for Skarbrand, but obviously we've lost our capital. But we're still gaining settlements, so not all doom and gloom. We have just lost decent recruitment, though. We're just going to get Ventress's army and just shove lots of bloodletters in it. We're going to basically double our... Well, turn our economy into trash, but we need to... Oh, okay, no, we're not going to do that. Skarbrand, you're going to go... You're going to sit there for a little bit, bud. I'm going to also up Skarbrand, giving him brutal charge. We are in not the strongest position right now. Give him Hunt just to get that speed up on Greg. Kill Blood. That will keep our Khorne corruption going. Yeah, let's do that. But we have got a province now. We just lost our starting province. There we go. Cool. This is not good. You're bad. He's going a weird direction. He's attritioning himself. Oh, he might be going for... Oh, he's not a War of Gorbad. Okay. I'm not sure what he's doing. Cetra is obviously rebuilding an army. We're going to march back into Khemri as quick as possible. Our regen will be better there. Ventress is currently getting his army built up. We'll just have to see what we can do here. Ah, fuck. Okay, this might potentially be campaign over. Yeah, this is looking... It's looking really bad. Okay. We are going to go back to a previous save. We're going to go back to turn... Ooh, let's go back to turn 28. we are going back! Things were not going great, so we are going to reload and go back to a prior save. Because currently we're... Death spirals are generally not good for us. Especially if it's Death Spiral out of. In that case, due to the sheer amount of factions happen. I want to point out this all happened because I allied beastmen who decided that they wanted my help fighting Clan Moors. Which they did not need. Because they're rats. Not helping fight rats. If the offer obviously comes up, I will accept it. This purely because of the fact that my reputation tanked. Getting big worked by like as that mechanic works because ass crash shitty, but we work through it. Yeah, so it's actually this was this where we beat Manfred up. Yeah, so we can replay this battle. Oh, my mic seems to keep me moving out of direction slowly. There we go. Hi. Yeah, it's not ideal. Let's put you back. There we go. Mic is back. Right, hopefully it now stays vaguely where it should be. Okay, so we've done this battle before. We know how it goes. It is winnable. Very easily winnable. We send all our bloodletters in on this flank and use our warriors to chonk up the big things. The flesh hounds we know won't do much, but we'll put them on this flank. Greg, you're going to do this. Skarbrand, you're going to do this. Everyone's going to kind of run in and do their own things. So, we're going to quickly pause it. We have done this battle before. We know how it goes. And we know most of our bloodletters can take their units one-on-one. Our bloodletters are, on average, stronger. The issue is they're cavalry. And we'll send those guys up like that. Skarbrand's going to get stuck in and throw himself up against something strong. Same with Greg. Actually, Greg's going to go for the White King. These two are going to be slow, though, because if they go fast... We're going to bring the Flesh Hounds this way. And it should be a fairly easy win. Oh, they're bringing a lot of cavalry to fight the Flesh Hounds. Wild. No, we don't want any of that. Right, let's get Skarbrand charging, and let's get Greg charging now. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's gone kind of how we want. Throw the Chaos. We'll throw the Chaos Warriors up against those. Because Chaos Warriors can tank a lot of things rather well. And we'll just buff up all these guys to start murder. Greg's just spitting on him. Right, let's... do this again. Hopefully we can win quite easily. We have seemed to have dismantled the center entirely, which is a good position to be in. We haven't got any units that are looking particularly troubled. Our Chaos Warriors are looking like they could be doing better, but it's kind of to be expected given that what they are currently doing. Let's try and make sure those die. But. Yeah, on this front, we're winning quite soundly. I want to point out the game said this was a decisive loss, or something like that. So this is always good. Always good when it's wrong. Yeah, there we go. Look at us chopping them down. Yeah, there we go. Let's just chop that unit down too. Ooh, we've got our first break. That's fine. We have just eradicated most of their infantry for that, so I will take that. We'll dedicate one unit to making sure that black coach dies. The turnaround, the fucking turnaround of the black coach. Yeah, and we'll just buff everything fighting there. And all this is done. We're going to bring that in there. Oh, let's bring these guys to help out Greg. Greg is trying. Skarbrand is having a great time. He's just kicking boys, and then they're dying. Victory is in our grasp. Yes, that's because the enemy is starting to disintegrate. Greg is doing the work with his lads. His little goon gang squad. I nearly called it a goon squad and realized maybe not. Yeah, there we go. There's still a Blood Knights like running around acting like they're going to be impactful at this point. He's dead. Let's bring those in on there. I think we've actually done better than we did last time. Which is kind of impressive. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the charge. They are basically near dead. Yep, there we go. It's just Manfred. Watch the tragic fall. Look at him run away. Yeah. He did push over a guy as he ran. Right, let's end that battle. I think that went a lot better than when we did it on previous run. Obviously, Greg, bless him, no kills, but he did spend the whole time tying up, he did spend the whole time tying up their, like, White King, so honestly, the no kills is fine. And this is where we have the boring long wait times. Oh yeah, it is loaded. Good. Very nice. That went quite well for us. We are obviously going to hunt him down like last time. There's no reason not to. I think we're going to avoid the War of Camry as much as it would be good. We weren't winning it. Put it like that. We're going to blood for the... No, skulls for the Skarbrand, this one. And then we're going to move towards Castlebar, because that's the one we actually need. But, let's... Where were we? We were going to go with... Not that. Ooh, okay, well that's not where I want to go. Lightning Strike buff. That's good. I think I just kind of finished all this, so I was going to start going on to war tributes. Let's... You are growing more powerful, Skarbrand. You are power incarnate, friend. And with this money, yeah, we were going to get... Ventress! He's still there, good. I'm going to send that guy in there. And we're just going to give him Root Marcher and Cold Bloodletting. We are going to give him a few units, not too many. Because our economy is still not solved yet. And that is a big thing. We need to make sure we're not, like, bankrupting ourselves constantly. There we go. Increase our income. Actually, let's not. Our money can't afford that right now. If I take Castlebar, though, we probably can. I'm a little worried that Greg might die. He's not doing too well. Close victory. We are going to just take the auto-resolve on it. And this is one we're going to occupy. That does mean we can now get our Regiment of Renown, which is probably worth doing. We're going to buff our... Right, so now we can Lightning Strike, which is nice. So we were actually getting there. This is going all right. We are just going to hold off on anything money-wise. Maybe... Yeah, we're just going to hold off. Right, we're getting there. Okay, so we now know Khorne's Ascendant, which is good. We're going to go finish off some vampires who are hiding out over here. Ooh, look at that.
Mistake me for a fool.
No, in camp. Castlebar is ours, so we are going to put some money into getting that, and potentially that will be it. Just save money. Ooh. I crave bloodshed. Yeah, what? No, we're not doing that. Otherwise, we're getting some army attrition, which we cannot afford right now. We are going to boost the amount we are going to get from post-battle attrition, because that's going to help us. Probably should have done that slightly earlier. We could potentially go fight those Wood Elves afterwards just to get Orion's camp out of the way. Or Orion's camp, not Orion's. Different person. Still an elf. And that's problematic enough. Ooh, valiant defeat. Okay, we will back off from this. That does raise a question of can we actually... For the Alliance, we don't want to do anything... I mean, it says... defeat. That is a lot of Graveguard. Pyrrhic victory. I would lose my entire army on that. Okay, maybe not. But now, maybe we just have to accept we cannot do that. Maybe we'll peace? Oh, no, he won't peace. Okay. This is normally where the second army would come in useful, but I can't afford to bring that army down. But then again, my economy is not going to be able to support a war for much longer. So, we have to kill someone soon. Now, the question is Waller von Messinghoff going to take Behar? Or Bakar? If he does, we can just kill him there. No, they're going to fight me again. But he's now out of the settlement, which means I should be able to attack him alone. Which is good, at least. Because alone, he's probably vulnerable. Fuck me, no, apparently not. Okay, we are going to just... We're just going to have to sit. We're in a bad position. We're going to just merge some units. Wait for Khorne. Yeah, let's do that. Ventress, you're gonna just sit there, bud. We may reduce your units eventually.
No, mortal. Speak.
I kind of need Manfred to back off. Or at least my army to be on full health. If it's on full health, I can take Manfred, no problem. No matter what he really sends. Okay, that's something. We're still running out of money. You know what? Ventress, we're just going to disband that army. And we're going to just wait and heal. And hopefully we're just going to... We're going to Khorne's Glare that just to get that. Now, we might immediately lose this. Would be sad if we do. But it is a possibility. Yeah, there we go. We're going to immediately lose it. That's kind of fine, but it's causing Manfred to have to spend his armies out. You know what? Military access, I'll accept. I would like a little bit more money. How is stream? Apparently not well. Right, okay, so we've lost the settlement. Not ideal, but we can see Manfred's on the move again. Does raise a question. Can we pretend... Ooh, we'll get that. We are just going to hold and wait for Manfred, I think. If he comes towards us, brilliant. If he doesn't, that will be a problem. But we can probably just burn down what he has, so that's something at least. Roots of the Hound. So we got a new regiment of renown. Yeah, let's cautiously move forward. Ah, we've been ambushed. Bugger. Okay. Okay, we're gonna quickly pause. So we know their army's coming from that. Wow. Brilliant strategy, Manfred. Right, we're gonna immediately rally all our troops, ready to fight. We're gonna move the Flesh Hounds to the flank here. And just kind of get ready to take on this, because this is gonna be potentially quite painful, because we were ambushed. I think realistically, as long as we... The problem is they've got a lot of Graveguard, and we're particularly hurt. Flesh Hounds seem to be bugging out. We're going to awkwardly move those. Right. The plan here is to try and... Because the ambush thing is going to fuck us a little bit. We're going to just hold as long as we can. We want to countercharge them where we can. But we also want to wait for this debuff to go down. We are going to also try and... That black coach, we can probably just tank. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's take the black coach out where we can. Right, we are going to now have to charge. So we are going to send everything forward in the hopes that we can basically take on their units where and when we need to. Now, it's not going to go perfectly, I already know this, but we should be able to win. I don't think it's as in favor as the AI seems to think it is. The Flesh Hounds are going to take out that guy. Oh no, maybe not that. Maybe not yet. There we go. We've countered them. In we go, in we go, in we go. Greg's going in. Now, one strategy here would have been to, like, try and... Oh, I apparently forgot to give these guys any instruction. Now, one strategy I could have went for here was to, like, try and actually run away, but I don't think that's a viable option. Also, that's not very Khorne. That's not very Khorne. We don't flee from battle. We're going to buff this big blob of boys here. So they're doing the maximum they possibly can. Over here we seem to be winning, which is good. That's a lot of their monsters out already. The Flesh Hounds is killing that guy. That's good. Skarbrand's currently kicking around ghosts. All in all, this isn't going terrible. That Bloodletter unit's probably not having fun. We're going to send Skarbrand in to help them out. There we go, Skarbrand, Chad. Let's bring these in. Let's get the Crypt Horrors out. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Okay, we've cleared up here. Let's bring them in the back of that. Yeah, there we go. We have just lost a unit. That's not ideal. But we are currently winning. Balance power is in our favor. We are going to take out Stingen Friesen Bientendorf. Which is good. Manfred himself is actually looking a little sad, which is very good. Ooh, let's pop that on them so these guys don't die. Let's keep this up. Manfred, come on. You need to die, please. But his army is dying around him, which should hopefully help. Come on, we're going to pick off Stegen Zimbitsendorf. This big blob here is what scares me because we don't really have a counter to this. Ooh, that signs that things are going well here. Yep, let's Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Oh, yep, the Viking's dead. We're going to send in the Flesh Hounds to hopefully kind of bog this fight a bit more. Yeah, we can... What is a Khorne? Khorne is a Chaos God, bud. He's an angry boy. Look, it's his favorite champion. The angriest of boys. Right, let's buff these guys. Yeah, there we go. Army losses. We've killed the undead. All is good. Manfred, again, running away. It's always nice to see Manfred run away at the end of one of these. So, yeah, again, another one the game was like, oh, you're not going to win. It really seems to think Graveguard are going to do really well, which is these units here. You know, they're elite infantry. But their elite infantry actually stands pretty poorly against just Bloodletters, to be honest. Bloodletters are insanely good. They make me very happy. They're a good unit. Now we got to wait for ages for it to load out of battle. I want to point out, I have this on an SSD, which makes me even sadder. Because its load times are, maybe my PC is just crap. But the load times on this are just they're not the best. You know, we live and we learn. Okay, what I've learned is I need a new PC. But that needs money. So yeah. Yeah, we lost one unit. Admittedly, that was a good unit to lose. In the sense of it was a good unit. We didn't really want to lose it. But I'll take it. And he did get us on an ambush there, so we're gonna... We are in the position, though, where we can do this. That's immediately making up for our losses, and we're gonna immediately throw him up against Manfred again. We would still lose a unit. Yeah, sod it, we can lose that Bloodletter unit. There we go, and we're gonna take the city. Or we're not going to take the city. Ooh, no, we're not. We're not. We're gonna sit back and heal again. Yeah, so we're gonna sit back, heal. And I think what we're gonna do on top of that is get some more Chaos Warriors. These guys do really well. And arguably, I'd say they're better than Bloodletters for just being tanks. Which at the moment, that's what we need. Garrison Lord's doing nothing. I know. Kind of the plan, to be honest. He needs to sit there and just be a good pincushion in case an enemy comes down, just so that garrison isn't entirely undefended. Right, we're going to get Renowned and Feared, and Rage Incarnate, and Reckless Fury, so that gives us a little bit more speed. We could build up Castlebar. In fact, I might build a few things there now. Yeah, let's get this, because it gives us Chosen. And Chosen are basically the elite of the elite when it comes to Chaos Warriors. And as soon as I can start getting Chosen, we're basically in a position where we'll win every fight straight up. Problem is, Chosen are incredibly expensive, and Khorne suffers if he's not constantly fighting. Diamonds. Ooh, okay, so they're going to declare war. We knew this was coming. They have just wiped out the Wood Elves south of me. That's concerning. So we've got to fight some little shorts. Our army is actually not brilliant at fighting shorts at the moment. Mainly because I'm sure he's got an army of like good units. Have like good tankiness. And Sinch has stolen Bedgar for himself. Okay, this is not ideal. We are gonna... Really? You know what? We're just gonna sit and camp in our settlement. The AI is deciding today is a bad day for us, which is fine. It does that sometimes. We will level up that settlement while we're at it. Oracles and Zinch are being annoying. But then again, Zinch is a mortal enemy of ours, so we will murder him too. Again, eventually the plan is to just murder our way down the entirety of the Badlands and the Southlands. Okay, I did not think they would be striking me there, of all places. Ooh. Okay, so we may have to hit the dwarfs back soon. There's settlement stealing. The cheeky fuckers. Settlement lost. Thankfully, that wasn't a super important settlement. Ooh, this is scary, though. We've got... Neither of these we have good odds against. And he still has another army there. I want to hold Kasabar. So, I'm going to hold here. They're just currently raiding me. What I am going to do, though, is move this guy this way. Because we are going to raid them back. We might be in a position where this might be a death spiral again. But we'll be fine. No, we're not going to do that. Very hard sometimes. It is about finding your footing. And so far, we are not finding our footing particularly well here. The AI seems to have a bit of a hard-on for trying to kill us. Which is not ideal. They haven't attacked us again, though. And I don't know if they've besieged us. If they've besieged us, we'll have to do something about that. Ooh, we could give them Ironhide, or we can give them... Yeah, let's give them Ironhide. Yeah, they are sieging us. But that's actually fine. We're going to... Yeah, that'll just keep our economy up. So this is fine. They've sieged us with the idea that Thorek is going to help them. Thorek is not, though. And we're going to get close defeat. Supposedly. I'm going to play this. I reckon we can do much better than the close defeat the game thinks we're going to get. Mainly because a lot of this is just shit. Well, not shit, no dwarf. So to clarify, no dwarf units are shit. But a lot of this is things we can kill. And even if we then do lose, we'll have the money to actually invest in another army. We gotta wait, is the thing. Okay. Now, he has Vanguard, which we don't actually need to make use of here. We've got a lot of Chaos Warriors, which is good. We've got quite a few Flesh Hounds now, which we're gonna sit up here. And we're gonna just... We need to use the Flesh Hounds to kind of get behind them. As you can see here, they've got a lot of range. They are going to basically try and shoot us as we get in. Now, a good tactic here to get around this problem is throw Skarbrand in by himself. There is a reason. Skarbrand can get most of their range units to rampage. If their range units are rampaging, they're not shooting me. So now you'll notice they're probably going to start shooting. We're going to get in. Rampage has a decent range, so we're going to go probably in against... yeah, no, we're going to go here. They're still not shooting. Yeah, there we go. There's the first volley. They have ripped open my shields, but what we're now going to do... Yeah, there we go. So we pulled their archers into a need-to-fight situation, which their archers do not want to actually do. Which means we can kind of outmaneuver a lot of their army. Yeah, we're going to get him in there. But what this is doing is opening up a nice sort of front for us. Oh, yes. Beautiful. And that's going to buff all those units. Now, those flamethrowers are going to be a problem. But we're about to throw our solution into those. The doggos are going to do well for us. Yeah, let's get in there. Murder what we can. There we go. Doggo's doing work. We have just kind of got a big blob murder going on here, which is not ideal. But it does mean we can massively buff all of them.
servants.
Means we should hopefully start murdering through a lot of their gun line pretty quickly. We are going to do this awkward circle round to try and avoid getting killed by him. These guys are awkwardly... Let's kind of bring those into the side of the Dwarf Warriors like this. Yep. I don't know why this unit's having so many problems. Are they being shot at? I don't know. There we go, Greg. Go, go, go. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if we're winning or not yet. We will lose Greg if we lose this. Which would be sad. Okay, we've got some units of theirs running. That's good. Yeah, let's just get you... Yeah, let's do this, because that'll help. Yeah, there we go. Greg's coming in. Ooh, look at that little motorbike move he does. Dwarfs are being a problem, mind you. The Flesh Hounds are not looking happy. But we are slowly pushing away at them. You guys are apparently doing nothing. We're going to bring you out. You go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Big route in the center. Now we need to make sure we're utilizing that. So this is where we kind of want to use the Flesh Hounds to make sure they're actually chasing some of these routing units. But we don't really have the... Oh, that's not where I wanted that. Oh, well, it's fine. We're going to just break what they have left. We just need to keep breaking them. Again, they're besieging us. So honestly, all of this we want to do and just break where we can. Which we seem to be doing. Ooh, we did just lose a Lunate. Where did that... Oh, that was one of the Flesh Hound units is down. So what we're going to do immediately after this is use what money we have from this to basically replenish losses. But I do think this is now solidly in our favor of winning. Which is good. Cool. My little Skarbrand has got his buffer back up, so he has like his own little buffer shield, which is barrier, which is nice, which takes a little bit of the firepower. The Dwarf Lord is... Does he have Unbreakable by some chance? No, he's just a tanky boy. His morale is holding. You know, his army might be running... Ooh, flamethrowers. Let's smother them. Yeah, there we go. Beautifully done. Not where they want to be, which is the main thing we need to consider. The Flesh Hounds are really not in a fight they want to be in, so I'm actually going to pull them out and get them in a cycle charge if I can. Let's pull those out. Yeah. It angers me that these... Yeah, the Dwarf Lord is basic... Like, I think a lot of their points are currently in that Dwarf Lord. Yeah, there we go. Just get them in on the charge, because they do a lot more on the charge. We are currently winning, which is the main thing, and I don't think that's going to change. We now have our big melee buff. Yeah, there we go. All our units are going to just do more murder. Who is left is just these Ironbreakers. Yeah, it's just that these Ironbreakers who just... Oh, they're Unbreak. Why are there not Ironbreakers, Iron Drakes? Why are there Iron Drakes unbreakable? Actually, why are so many of these units unbreakable? That's insane. I mean, their Lord's broken. Dedric's running. We just got a big hug pile here for, like... You can't even... Like, look, they're in there somewhere. There they are. Little hug pile. Victory. Yep. Okay, so clearly something was giving them unbreaking. We are going to hunt them down. Because the best form of dwarf is a dead dwarf. And if I have to chase them down later, it's going to be really annoying. So we're going to just try and get the picks where we can. Ideally, getting their lord out would be very nice. That's actually a good unit to go after. Because if we get their lord, that's just someone who might have points, might have skill points put in. If we wipe him out, brilliant, like that, and then we're going to wipe that unit out. Normally, I wouldn't bother wiping out to this extent, but we have to try. Pop those on those just so they do a little bit more. Yep, there we go. Wipe that dwarf warrior unit out. Like, obviously, they can replenish these. These aren't, like, permanent kills, but they do massively help us out. I don't know why they're running that way. I assume there's got to be... Yeah, there's one of them still in that pile. Okay. We're just going to move all of these guys. Yep, there we go. Clearly that one that was in there is now, like, out. We're going to just buff that. Yeah, there we go. And that should hopefully be them all dead. Nope, apparently there's still... Like, we're going to end it there, because, like, whatever's left of that unit army will not be substantial. So, yeah, honestly, not too bad. We do well. The problem is a lot of our units are now a little bit fucked. It does help our Chaos Warriors, whilst they don't do much damage, can just tank. As long as we're using them to absorb hits, our army, on average, should do fine. In theory, at least. Right, come on, game. There we go. Okay, we actually only lost one unit permanently. That's not too bad. Not for what we left him with. Which is very little. So yeah, that's good. What isn't good is the situation we are currently in, where they are definitely going to come in with Thorek's army, who has just told me to bugger off. But his army, you know what? I reckon we can beat it. We just won that one. There's no reason why we can't. Let's get Wrathful Reaper. Drinker of Blood. That just means he's going to regen better. Greg. I am scared potentially losing Greg. We'll give him that. We do get a garrison if they attack us in Katabar, which is nice at least. Is there anyone who wants to be our friend? No, Kairos does, but Kairos is a fucking bird boy, and we don't like the bird boy.
Lord of Khorne, rally to Khorne's banner.
Maybe we just encamp here.
Join the unending war.
Maybe the tactic here now is to get a small second army. Just to... but they had a full army, stack army there. We can't... We'll try it. We'll try it. Thing is, if we can beat those armies down there, we can start just marching through their land. And if we can wipe them out, that's a nice swath of territory we've got. And it'll make things like Clan Wars our friends and stuff like that, because they're going, oh, cool, you're beating up dwarfs too. Because, quite frankly, no one around here likes dwarfs. Understandably so. I think Thorek has... Looking at that, I think Thorek has just left. If he has, we are going to chase him down. Oh, no, he's sieging me. Oh, this guy's still here. Pyrrhic victory. Oh, we can do better than Pyrrhic. We got the settlement garrison as well, so we are going to fight this. Half the battles today are probably going to be fights to defend this castle bar, I'm afraid. But we are getting skulls for the Skull Throne, and that's what matters. Look at that crazed dwarf face. He's angry. He knows he's about to have an unfun time in the desert. Bloodletters look very hurt, though. That does concern me a little bit. But I do have the garrison to kind of pad out for where my own army is not looking. The garrison is actually not looking too bad. Plus, I have my army buffs, which help. I have an extra unit of dogs. What are like dog-light units to the end there? Where is... I have to be very careful about this because that artillery piece is a problem. But we're going to use a similar strategy to what we did last time. Skarbrand is going to run forward. Like last time. And he's going to see if he can persuade that artillery crew to actually fight me in melee. We've also got Raging. We've also got Wrathful Reaper, which will put us in a rampage. But come on, come on, come on! Can we just? Can we? No, we have to go for it. Ooh, okay, maybe not. We did not zigzag. That hurt a little bit. Okay, we are just gonna have to try and frontline this. This is not going to be a fun battle, I can tell you now. We are frontlining where we can. Right, let's get those catapults quickly. Skarbrand, you're going to have to just suck it up, friend. Alright, I don't want Greg in there. Greg's going to be in a really horrible combat there. Yeah, there we go. Let's give Skarbrand that. That'll give him... Right, we've basically broken that artillery crew. There's like 12 of them left. That's fine. And we're immediately going to go into buffing this big core here. Because every dwarf we slay is one less we're going to have to fight later. We do then possibly risk, I want to point out, there was a vampire count army nearby as well, so we possibly risk that coming into us. We just want to make sure, like, whatever, if they get something, this is going to cost them. Basically what we're doing here. We are... We're not winning, but we're definitely not... We are killing quite a few of them. And that does matter. Right, let's go into those now. We just want to kind of keep their range units busy so they're not firing. But Greg, come on, back in, bud. This center point is not holding brilliantly. Make sure those dwarf warriors don't come back in. Yeah, this is not going brilliantly, but we needed to ensure the fight was on our terms. Whether that means we lose or not, this wasn't a siege we were going to probably win. And if this is if we do win the siege, we are going to then pull the army out. We can't do another battle for Castlebar. Let's put it on this blob here. Yeah, this is not... Ooh, we do not want... Much as I like Greg being here, I do not want him fighting two characters by himself. We are going to send... We're going to send my boy. He should hopefully be able to clear up some of the trash. We're going to give him Ruffle Reaper just because it's going to make him... Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. We just need him to beat the shit out of Forik. We are winning. What it has cost, on the other hand, I don't know whether the winning is worth it. I don't know why there's got one unit of miners that is just unbreakable. Which is kind of insane. Yeah, there we go. The problem fighting these guys is that they don't break. They don't... Yeah, there we go. Forik is dead. Brilliant. This has been a hard battle, I won't lie. But we've won yet another one. Part of me wants to see if we can do a third battle for here, but I know it's undead. And I don't think I'll have another chance to regen any units. And some of these units are looking real sad at this point. Yeah, there we go. Let's just speed this up with... There's that one Ironbreaker, but we have got rid of the Ironbreakers, so that's something, at least. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, we're going to just end that. We're not chasing down anything. We lost, basically, our whole front line. Some would consider that not ideal. Among the people that considered that not ideal. But better than losing the settlement. I don't know why we're defending Khorne to this level, to be honest. I think it's just a matter of not wanting to lose it. But, you know, if anything, this is experience. We'll get money from it, which means we'll be able to build another army quite quickly if this one dies. I mean, I say if. Look at what's left. There's not an army left. Oh, yeah, that's not an army. Yep, yep. Yeah, this is not going brilliantly, I won't deny. Gonna globally recruit some the Bloodletters back. Hopefully, we can. That's just gonna buff leadership. That's... let's do that. Now, this could be about to go very badly. We're going to go back to raiding. Don't know why we couldn't do it there. Can we now raid? Yeah, we can raid now. We're just going to raid to make sure we have money coming in. We are going to look at our diplomacy options here, because if I could get the vampires out, that would be brilliant, but it doesn't look like I can. Is there anything I can give myself? Hungering Blades. And that's going to make our blades stronger, at least, I think. What does Hungering Blades do? Yeah, that gives if they get more than 40 kills, their base weapon damage and all that's going to go up. So yeah, that's... I can see them building another army. Okri! I think Waller von Messenhoff might actually be our end. Decisive victory. Oh, that's because it's... We'll play it. We'll play it. I can't afford to lose 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't afford to lose 5 units. Just on a potential. Oh, did Skarbrand actually... I must have just finished building some walls there. Oh, no, it's actually because they're actually attacking me. Like, they're not... Okay, I know why. Oh, it's a Slayer, though. He will hang around till he dies. It's Skaldor Grimtidson. So they are going to... This is a siege, so this is nice. This is quite good. We know they're all coming from here. We can just put all our forces here. Now, the thing is, they've been smart. Because I can't get the fucking towers on them. What I am going to do is try and draw them that way with the docks. And in general, I'm just going to make them die, hopefully. He has left a small force here. I'm going to leave, like, a unit there to deal with them. Because it is the grudge thrower. Ooh, actually, it's the grudge throwers. We'll send the dogs out. But we are going to mostly focus on defending this area. And we're going to hope that the doggos attract the enemy. I'm hoping that's how this works. Oh, I should have built some actual defenses. So you can build in, like... Yeah, let's build some of these. They're not good, but they're just going to block off them if we need to fall back a little bit. Which we might have to do, because they're not falling for the bait. That's annoying. I was kind of hoping they'd fall for it. Oh, we might... Actually, we can just... We are faster, so we can just probably... Yeah, we're just going to cycle around and see if we can hit them. Like that. There we go. Good. Okay, they're going to try and climb the walls. Okay. We're just going to murder them while they try. Exactly one guy is going to be allowed to do it. And on this front, we've annihilated the catapult. Good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's working brilliantly. Yep, we've routed them. Perfect. And that poor dwarf is not really holding up very well against Skaldor. Oh, no, sorry, against the... Skaldor is not holding well against Zazvred Sire. Let's give them... Just buff them up as much as I can. They are going to have reinforcements come. Like, I don't know what these dwarfs are doing. They're just kind of hanging there and getting shot because... I guess... What else do they do? And it is just... It's just Skaldor that... And hopefully we can... We might even be able to kill him before reinforcements arrive. No, we're not going to be able... Yep, we have. Their reinforcements have arrived, but they've arrived to a dead army. Which is, honestly... pretty good. Oh. Okay, that's an interesting one. Rick Redman. We're just going to come out and attack you, I guess. Yeah, this has actually gone pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, there we go. Dwarfs hunted. But they are... We are going to come off the walls because they are shooting us. Right, from this point, we are going to fall back a little bit. We're going to let them take the gate. What I am going to do with the dogs is I'm going to bring all the dogs around here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, you know what? We're going to let them into the city, because when they get into the city, their artillery's not going to support them. The AI is really shit about using artillery well. But let's see if we can get these guys back. We're just going to put up barricades wherever we can as well. Just really slow down enemy advance. We'll probably put a tower up there in a minute. Yeah, just to add some towers to like shoot at them, help out a little bit. We know they've captured the gate. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we can see the AI is already kind of abandoning its artillery, so we are going to send the dogs out through this gate. And they're going to do a long run. But that long run is going to give us, hopefully, very dead artillery. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're very slow. And but then again, we are outrunning dwarfs, so we don't have to be fast. Okay. So there are the issues we've got are they've got range units, and we don't have an answer to that. Because again, we are Khorne. The argument is we have the dogs are an answer, but not as much as I'd like them to be. We're going to do a long loop charge here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go for that artillery piece over there. Yeah, there we go, just like that. Okay, he's coming in by himself. We're going to just murk him with everything. And we're going to send Skarbrand into that. And we're going to send our other boy into there. Yep, come on, just skate past those dwarfs. Yeah, there we go. That lord's already routed, which is good. Yeah, he's broken, so we're going to just use this as an opportunity to... Greg is not having a good time, so we're going to pull Greg out for a second. Skarbrand did not like that either, to be fair. Yeah, but we are going to just get him in there, because if he can get in there... Ooh, they've... Look at how bit... Okay, that makes sense, yeah, though. We're just going to send those up to the victory point, just to hold it, in case they're trying to sneak sit from us. Yeah, there we go. They've destroyed that building. Not ideal. We're going to send a couple of units over there to deal with them. You guys make sure this guy stays running, please. We've basically broken them over here, though, so that's good. So we've just got... Okay, let's get those guys. Because this unit's... This is all gone. Yeah, there we go. We are basically just murdering everything they have left. It's just what's coming over on this flank that we have to worry about, which is Slayers and the Thunderers. But we are going to bop this on these guys just to make them extra killy. You can see they're not doing great. Right, let's bring everything here into this fight. Bar one unit, which is going to stay on this Lord, make sure he disappears. Yeah, there we go. He's right in the middle of it all now. Right. They're having a bad time. I'm not sure why. Ooh, actually, I don't want to take that route. Right, let's... Yeah, we've now got to kill everything over here. That's the problem. We've got to go through this way, really. We can leave the Slayers. The Slayers are like a concern, but we'll leave this one unit there. Actually, let's not just abandon everything. We'll put these there just to slow them down in case they start being a problem. Because we can probably run someone up here, worst case, quite quickly. Have they rallied? Oh, their bolt throwers rallied. So is there like little dwarf fella? Who is hopefully going to be murdered just by these warhounds. He's going to probably murder a few warhounds. Yeah, there we go. Skarbrand can't take that volley first. It's going to have to be some of these guys. If he takes a volley right now, he's dead. Ooh, actually, the Slayers might be coming to us. Okay, well, we're going to stay here. The rest of this army is going to go in on those Slayers. Why are the warhounds are just panicking for no real reason? Yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of them. Problem with these Slayers is they are just gonna basically soak most of this. We are slowly murdering them, to be fair. My guys are going in a like conga line, so I don't know why they're going around this way. You guys would know we own that gatehouse. We can just go through it. Or are they now inside? Oh, I guess they're probably actually inside. The banner's still staying with them, though. That's annoying. I thought they were fixing that. I guess it might be on the fixed list somewhere. Let's just buff this just to get the extra murder. Yeah, let's get rid of these dwarfs. Dwarf extermination is what we're calling this. I don't know if these guys are just kind of standing still. And they are just firing at that platform, which hopefully by the time they've finished, we've finished killing these guys. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll work out. There we go. Yep, let's go. Oh, dear. We're getting there. These bolt throwers are still, like, just awkwardly... Yeah, they're still awkwardly just at that gate. So we're just going to awkwardly move these guys. And we're just going to move them here. Ooh, not that. Not that. Greg, I love you, but no. Come on, Bloodthirsters. Not Bloodthirsters. I wish they were Bloodthirsters. Ooh. Come on, Bloodletters. Bloodthirsters are a whole different beast. Much scarier. They're running. They're running. Yes, run back into the... Yes, Greg. Greg just has a great time. Greg is living his best life. Yep, victory. There we go. Run everything down here. We need to... I want to make sure they get nothing out of this. Everything they've done is just pain for them. Yeah, there we go. Running everything down. They've got to have like no units left afterwards. Why did the Warhounds break? The hell? Apparently this was just too much for the Warhounds. What? Why are they climbing? Bugman's Rangers, what are you doing? The AI, man, it's not smart. Either way, we have won quite handily. Yeah, let's just get a few more of them. Yeah, there we go. I think we're just going to get rid of this last unit bolt throwers. Okay. Oh, look, another bot. Oh. 1 second. Worry about that in a second. We'll worry about that in a second. Yeah, so that was a quite... not an easy win, but a necessary win. We didn't lose any units. That's the main thing. The game thought we were going to lose units. And if we survive, we'll be in a good position. Get our regen. And not just get reinforcement. Get all those units we've recruited. Which should be enough to deal with whatever... There we go. No unit losses, very nice. Army replenishment. Whether we'll get a chance for that. Pyrrhic victory. I mean, I'm going to quick save this because I think this is some bullshit. I don't know whether I get a victory here, but... Oh! Karsabar! The 4th battle for Karsabar, this is. Jesus Christ. We seem to be in permanent siege mode, which is fine. Mildly stressful. Okay. They're attacking us from all angles. But realistically, we have to focus on one. We don't have enough forces to spread out and defend all of them. So we're going to focus on the one with Manfred. We are going to leave a unit up here just in case, and we're going to put like lots of blockades in. The reason we're going to focus on purely Manfred is if we kill him, the AI will shit its collective pants. And we put our strongest health unit on that as well. We're going to hold the dogs back as a reserve in case things go really bad. Gonna keep him there. Keep that there. This, again, is not the most strategical playthrough. We're going to just sit him there. We don't set them taking the other walls, but it will take them time because they don't have siege equipment. And I think the other fronts are mostly zombies. Yeah, I'm not worried about hurting Manfred himself. I mean, if Manfred lands, I will just bog him with infantry. Okay. Interesting choice, Manfred. We're just going to buff everything fighting Manfred right now. Because if we can kill him... Not if, when we kill him... the AI will have a very bad time because it's just their it's a big leadership debuff to them. Problem is he is quite a tank. He is going to keep casting spells as well. That's fine. We know they were going to do that. Got the Warhammer response force, so all is good. Manfred is just kind of fine at the moment. But if we win this... Oh, can we be... No, we can't, because they've got that there. We've kind of got to wait for them to break through. Oh, can we cause them... Oh, we can probably do a silly rampage. Yeah, there we go. We bugged them out a little bit. Let's get those Graveguard as they get up. We're just going to try and push them off the walls, actually. Manfred is now starting to take damage as well. Quite significant amounts of damage. Which is good. Again... Now, it might seem silly focusing on one front, but it just gives us a little bit of wiggle room. And we can start going, once we win this one, we can go like front by front almost. Because the rest of this army is mostly zombies, and not many useful units for him. Whereas, and with him dead, their morale's going to go shite. Which is kind of what we want. Their Crypt Horrors seem to have bugged out, which is good. Potentially that could be due to the... And we're just going to use this guy to keep buffing our infantry. These guys have just went out. Nah, this isn't moving fast enough. Manfred's going down. Very good. Lots of it. Ooh, yeah, we've lost one of our gates, that's fine. But the Mantle is dead. That is massive for us now. You can already see all their units are taking a leadership debuff for that. And we're just going to buff the murder time here. It just means that their units are going to break that much easier, even if he lives. Sorry, even if they live, like, or win this afterwards, it's going to go well for us. Yeah, there we go. The Graveguard are dying. Nice! Yeah, there we go. We'll leave the we'll leave these guys outside the wall, because if we don't need to fight them and they're going to bug out like that, we'll just leave them be. So with that, we'll then go deal with what's slowly moving through. In fact, we'll send the dogs to go slay their dire wolves. Yeah, this front's pretty much cleaned up though, which is very nice. Very good. Right, with that in mind, we're going to start moving our forces forward. As things are going well, we don't really need to worry about this. These guys are going to awkwardly maneuver. This is what I will need to worry about now. But we are our guys are hopefully going to be a bit better because they're bigger dogs. Our little normal war doggos have run, but Skarbrand's going to quickly switch things up here. They have a lot of Khorne wraiths. Those are the only problem is they're ethereal. They do just kind of hang around. There we go. Good. We're not doing, again, the most strategical things here. But not everything here is about strategy. Some of this is just about winning. And strategy might be the art of winning, but in this case it is the art of slowing the enemy the fuck down. Because again, the enemy's stupid and will go for these like little points here. But if I can just break them unit by unit, like if they do keep doing what they're currently doing, we're going to be in a really good position to just hurt them now. For instance... Ooh, you are just like moving so much fast. Oh, because you've got the Banner of Swiftness. I was like, why the fuck are they moving so fast? That unit is now like starting to realize it can move. Right, we're going to bring all of these in, and they're all going to hit the same thing. And hopefully we'll break them unit by unit. What is this over here? This skeleton spearman. No. Yeah, actually the dog should be able to do that. And we're just going to buff the shit out of everything. Yeah, there we go. And the dogs are going to go in here. Hopefully fuck up those skeleton spearmen. We're going to buff these guys. Because again, the quicker we can murder these... Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Again, getting Manfred really that early has been, unironically, the best play we could possibly get. And it's all because the AI is stupid around sieges. We're going to bring Skarbrand in. We're just going to mob these units to death because we're getting complete kills. Complete kills mean that they are going to just evaporate, disintegrate. Because again, they're going to be under such morale damage like that. There we go. So we got rid of some probably the worst units to fight that, in the sense that they are just a bit tankier. Our Fleshhounds are having a bit of a struggle because they are up against something that they really shouldn't I really shouldn't have thrown them against. I'm going to pull them back actually. I am going to lose one Fleshhound, I think. Yeah, we'll accept that. But for what we're getting here, it's pretty... Ooh, is that that's their only remaining hero? We're going to make sure he dies, because if he dies, we're in a good position. Let's throw a few units at him. We are breaking the Crypt Ghouls, though, which is good. Yeah, like that. They did bring their Crypt Horrors back up. Yeah, there we go. I don't think the AI knows what to do right now. I kind of can't blame it. I don't think for sure I would know what to do. Wow, clearly I do, but we're gonna bring that unit down. Don't need it hanging up there anymore. Yeah, there we go. Just that extra damage. I think the hero's dead now. Brilliant. That is actually quite good. Their morale is now going to really tank. Going to send the dogs to try that again. But yeah, we do seem to be breaking them, which is very good. I don't know why these guys... Why are you guys just conga lining by yourselves over there? Yeah, there we go. Just buff our damage there. Victory is in our grasp. Yeah, I would agree. We're beating the Crypt Horrors up. We are definitely doing damage to their... Yeah, there we go. Skeletons coming. Hounds coming to do damage against the skeletons here. Hopefully this will just morale break them. Morale breaking is always good. Yeah, there we go. Fucking beautiful. Heroic victory. I'm pretty sure this whole stream so far has been the defense of Castlebar. Pain. This is a settlement I so desperately need. Yeah, and we're back to the infinite loading screen. But yeah, our army did all right, honestly, and I don't think we actually lost a single unit, so we are in a good position, because next turn... Oh no, we lost the Flesh Hounds, I forgot about that. Yeah, next turn we're going to be back to, like, actually having an army. There we go, look at all those traits he's got because of it. But yeah, look at that. We actually have units now. This is not a good time to be the enemy. Ooh, Chosen as well. Yes. Let's immediately replace all these guys with Chosen. Chosen are so good. We're also going to level up Death Gorge. The reason we want Chosen are like the elite of the elite when it comes to Khorne's shit. They are so strong. Yeah, let's do that. I wish there was like something that actually... This will bust Blood Hosts, but I'm not really worried about Blood Hosts at the moment. Yeah, he can kind of just stay sitting there doing that. We're not going to spend any more money. Money is not a good thing to spend right now. Anyone want to peace out? No? Okay, I guess we'll continue with our slaughter. Because I don't think I'm going to be getting attacked anytime soon by the dwarfs now. The dwarfs are probably licking their wounds. They've taken quite a lot of hits. Their guys are looking a bit sad. In other words, it's not a good time to be a dwarf. Malagor, we're not fucking being friends. Last time me and Malagor were friends, on the last save of this, he dragged me into a big old war, which caused me to have to reload. So, yeah, we're not doing that. One more turn, and then we're going to go and murder... Probably... We're probably going to finish off, potentially... I mean, so, we're probably going to finish off the, undead. Also, Greg's immortal now, which is nice. He is just going to keep living. He's just going to keep slaying. Ah, there's that. Okay, maybe we need to stop reading. Let's go home. Elgis Steelbeard is not happy about my movement, what I've been doing. He was like, I've taken the one settlement that we needed to take. What? What do you mean we were all dead? So yeah, we're going to finish off the Drakenhof Conclave by far.
Nope.
Right, we... Good. Actually... There's no one in Orion's camp. I'm going to burn down Orion's camp. And by burning it down, we are actually going to occupy it. You can't really do much with it, but you can build stuff that's going to increase our loot. And we're just going to have a small... Ventress is going to build a small force, because we're going to see if we can take back Agrul Milgard. Because we want to take that back. We don't want to let the AI just hold on to it. So if we can take that back, that's brilliant. But we don't know yet. Khemri might... I want to kill Khemri. I don't. But I need to kill those fighting me currently. Like, the idea of breaking off to kill Khemri right now seems like a bad idea. It seems like a bad move. Right. Right, let's get rid of... Yeah, look, they're running out of funds. Yeah, let's just... Close victory. You know what? I think if I play this, it's going to be a victory where we don't lose anything. We are going to play this. We're going to wipe out the Drakenhof Conclave. We are going to be in a good position. We are going to have... not a full province because of Tzeentch's bullshit. But we're going to be in a position where I'm going to actually get to use my Chosen. 4 units of them should really cut through basically everything in their army. Plus, they're being led by Reinhard Bachmann. Look at that little boy. He's not ready. He doesn't know what's coming. He's scared. I mean, would you... I too would be scared if I saw this monstrosity running at me. Okay, so... He has got all his reinforcements. And yet the game... Bar some... Yet the game's very much like, yeah, you've got this, don't worry. And normally the game's telling me I don't have this, and I normally still win. So we're in a good position. Now, the Khorne strategy, as always, is not to use our brain. Turn it off. Why would we need that? It is to charge forward and murder things. Which is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to quickly pause it so I can arrange my charging. Okay, we're going to really try and... What we probably actually should try and do is focus some high-value units. Not that this army we're fighting has that many. I can see those Graveguard. They need to die. Let's see if there's any more high-value... No, we can get Hans von Diddle. And this is all skeleton. Like, oh, there's some Graveguard at the back there, but that's a scary front. But we have got a lot of bloodletters, which we're just going to run down there. And whatever they get caught on, they get caught on. We can just go in on the Crypt Horrors. Actually, that seems like a... no, that's not a good idea. And we're going to hold back Skarbrand and stuff for now. Skarbrand is a one-man army at this point, but I don't want him to die. Like, or I don't want him to get, like, severely injured. Actually, no, I can take a severely injured Skarbrand. Let's get him in there. Actually. Reinhard Bachmann. Or Reinhard Bachmann. Reinhold. You're going to have a very fun day. I'm just going to speed this up, otherwise this is going to take forever. The AI is clearly trying their best to, like, not... If we don't move, we can't be seen. is basically their current strategy. What I am going to do is I'm going to do this. This is going to bring forth their army. Skarbrand, come on. Out we come, out we come, out we come. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. What this has basically allowed us to get is some units to kind of come into us immediately. That's actually worked out quite well for us. These bloodletters are going to hopefully murder everything they're up against. That one unit's a little bit fucked. But that's fine. The rest of their army is trying their hardest to not be spotted, so we're going to give the murder points to these things, just because they are cutting through a lot of infantry right now. We're just going to use him to buff himself. Skarbrand's going to do this. And then if he's not in range to use it on those guys, if he could, he would. I am going to tell him to do it regardless. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy. Skarbrand clearly having the best. Yeah. Really murdering them. Yeah, we've already killed 2,000 of them. Running away. And Skarbrand wants to fight! You love that you can just bring in enemies to fight you. He's kind of the biggest dick move.
Chosen of Khorne!
Murdering. Yeah, we're doing. Enemy Lord's dead. Not the one.
Chaos Warriors of Khorne! Army of the Dark Gods!
Friend, you guys need to go make sure. I know it's vanishing up. Hey, actually.
Chosen of Khorne! Violence for chaos!
They are weirdly.
Warriors of Khorne! Khan behold!
So many of them.
Followers of
Starlight.
Chosen of Khorne! Horns of War!
Basically, we find
Chaos Warriors of Khorne! Chosen of Khorne!
There we go. Back in Hof Conclave.
Blood for the Blood God!
Reinhard Bachmann dies. Nice and big. Actually. And you can see the letter's amazing. And honestly, the tankiness. They're all. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, I'll lose. I lose them. Back anyway. I'm
Lord of Khorne, Incarnate's name.
Ellie.
Intensify my blood rage. Fight for Karnath, Lord of Rage. So
That means the recruit time is going to take less. Good.
war and slaughter. Step forth and conquer.
Oh, that would do.
Feast before battle.
Get you some. They're more expensive.
You are yet to
Kairos. Ration pack. Oh. I will take it for. I want to kill him, but honestly, anyone that like wants to be our friend right now needs to be our friend. We're not in a great, position. Oh, there goes another Gazan. That's where that army went. Fled. Can't fight them right now. They're in a position.
not like
Actually, it would be in particular difficult. We've got the great icon of despair though. We're gonna have to get rid of something because our economy did not like. Get rid of some of these bloodletters.
only the mightiest.
Oh.
Let the slaughter command.
Well, let's have a look what I can get if I can do some raiding.
The heat is sweltering. War summons me. Raise the banners. Let none
Okay, no, we
oppose.
can't raid this time. We're gonna get rid of some bloodletters.
Judges all.
There we go.
First for battle.
We are gonna try and take Karak on with just that.
For the blood god.
We are gonna repair. No, we're not. Can't afford to do that. We're not gonna repair anything. We're just gonna let it burn. That's Khorne's way, of course. Like, at least, you know, the rats like me. Okay. We're gonna back off that. Mainly because we want to fight one army at a time. Great Orthodoxy, that's a thing. Yep, I forget. Craves bloodshed, I know you do, bud. Right, we're gonna try and... He will get reinforcements if he runs. But he's not going to, so we're gonna... no. We're not gonna have that. Pyrrhic victory? I don't think so. I think this is gonna be much better than Pyrrhic. We're gonna fight this now. Again, the auto-resolve does not favor us in most cases. The auto-resolve is wrong. The issues we're going to have are these Trollhammer torpedoes. They are also going to be choke pointing. And admittedly, this will probably kill a few units. A few units we have do need to die because they have been around too long or are just not very good looking at these Marauders. I mean, they're good. They're just not, like, useful in their current state. What we've got to basically do is try and break... I think we're just going to try and push our efforts down this one. But to keep the AI somewhat consistent, keep the Warhounds up here. But we will put most of our efforts in smashing. Like, there is... I'll be honest, there's not much critical strategy here. But that's because there doesn't need to be. You can see the AI is moving over. That's fine. Skarbrand's going to try and run through. He's going to zigzag a little. You can zigzag. You can see the AI is kind of going, what? That's kind of what we thought would be the case. We are going to immediately... Okay, that did not go how we wanted it to do. Skarbrand just got shot a lot instead.
Skarbrand demands scouts.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck. Fuck me. Trollhammer torpedoes. They have just basically annihilated him. Man was on full health. That's not good. I don't want to fight those longbeards. That's fine. The bloodletters can take it. This is not ideal. I'll say that much. He's gonna pop that crown there. He can't be anywhere nearby. In general, we're gonna buff all of these. Make them extra killy. Greg's gonna try and push through. Gonna pull a cheeky one here, and he's gonna go straight into those Iron Drakes. Yeah, there we go. Stop them firing, which is good. Khorne is gonna now, not Khorne, gonna now run in. Iron Drakes with flamethrowers. We're gonna charge them, and get rid of them. Yeah, there we go. We got him before they even got the charge. Good. Yeah, we're just gonna do as much damage as we can.
Chosen of Khorne, the world will burn. Deliver slaughter.
Go, that's good. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get out of that prolonged fight. Because if we can get at least one unit out, we can get them into these. Into the cannons. Stop the cannons firing would be brilliant. Anything that stops their artillery pieces is always ideal. Yeah, there we go. Artillery piece is silenced.
Chosen of Khorne.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Greg just do that before he goes into them. Cannons have been disarmed. Let's get the bolt throwers as well. Brilliant.
Warriors of Khorne.
And again, any losses we can quite quickly just replace. Not maybe replace, but... Yeah, there we go. He needs to die. Thoric needs to die. He's being a problem. Yeah, you can see the... Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Right, we need to send the dogs. They need to be silenced. Cool, we are winning, though. Pretty confident of that. Because we're starting to get some routing. Right, let's... Yeah, there we go. Come on. We need to get dogs. Stop getting trapped. Please go for the goddamn Warhammer torpedoes, please.
Chosen of Khorne. The exile of the war. Takes goals.
They're funny because occasionally their units are coming back, but now they're in such a position where they're constantly... Yeah, there we go. Greg going in with his little dive. They're in such a poor position now. Like, it is literally Thoric kind of holding everything together for a lot of them.
Skarbrand demands skulls.
They're not wrong about that. Skarbrand does demand skulls. We are basically, at this point, we have won the battle. Looking at our losses, whether it was worth it, that's a different question.
Lusting for slaughter.
We have got a pretty battered army as remnants. We didn't need to take this fight. But I thought probably worth it.
For fighting's sake.
And we will be able to replenish these losses pretty quickly. That's the other thing. If we can recover quickly, it's always going to be worth it. Which we definitely can. We are going to speed up things up now, because this is just a... We are going to lose the odd unit every now. It's annoying, but let's unspeed things up because we are still having problems. They're just chasing Thoric. That is fine. We need Thoric gone. Yeah, the losses on this have not been... But you notice, what units are still around? Oh, the Mortal Infantry. Because the Mortal Infantry is just good. Blood Ladders are good, but they don't hold up very long. It does help that it doesn't help that Dwarfs are just a tanky fucking faction. But yeah, this is kind of important. Like, whether we win or lose, this is still important. Right, he's coming back. Let's just make sure he doesn't come back. We're gonna... Skarbrand, come on, man. Yeah, part of the problem with dwarfs is just they don't fucking stay in the ground. I'm gonna give these guys their melee attack buff, just because if we can just kill him, it would be quite significant. He's a fucking problem, though. Like, look at how many kills he's got. But he is close to death. Let's
Children of Khorne.
send one unit to deal with these guys as they come up. Yeah, there we go. That's victory. We are going to chase down what we can. I don't know whether Thorek is going to get away. He might. No, it doesn't look like he's going to. Yep, there we go. Pretty major. He's dead. Thing is, it's these little units like these cannons, these iron drakes that he's getting out, make it very hard to make sure things permanently. Wow, they do a lot of damage. Feel like that. But regardless, we've done all right. Because this was a lightning strike army, they're not. But Pyrrhic, the Chosen didn't get many kills, but they just held the line. And to be fair, the enemy had the advantage of choke point also. In all honesty, I think we did all right. Hopefully we're about to break the enemy. Actually get a breakthrough on the dwarfs. I think I'm only going to go for like... I do have... I have... Fortunately, we're not in a... We are going to just sit here. Just globally recruit. Not globally recruit. Yeah, we can do that. We're going to just globally recruit that. What we are also going to... Very victory, we're going to siege here. Take that next turn. Skarbrand is really starting to, like, beef up. And we're also, because of that, we're buffing our infantry as well. Now, Skarbrand's not normally a lord you buff infantry too much with, but it's pretty useful to have some infantry that's actually going to... And we're just going to buff up Greg's physical resistance and weapon strength. Damage building, I can't care less. Diplomacy, let's see if anyone wants to be our friend. Not you. Anyone but Orga. He likes me. That's something. Probably because I'm killing dwarfs. To be fair. No, it doesn't take much to impress an orc. Right, you killing dwarfs? Alright. Cool. Yeah, I thought that'd be the case. We can't fight that. Gonna have to fight this though, otherwise we're gonna suffer. You know what? No, we can't suffer those losses. We have to fight this. We got a bit of a tattered army. We are going up against the wall. And they've got strong units in there. We have got Chosen, mind you. It's just a matter of can we do enough casualties? We're gonna do that. Skarbrand. We're gonna put Skarbrand as far up as possible. Actually, no. Did they have Total War Warhammer torpedoes? If they did, maybe not. Skarbrand's gonna hang here. Yeah, they did. We're gonna see if we can just keep their guns busy. Or like their cannons by just constantly circling. Yeah, there we go. We're keeping the flame cannons busy. Right.
Skarbrand demands scouts.
And charge that in there, that there, that there. That there. These two into here. These three there. And these into this. This is not going to go well. I already can tell. But we have to just do with what we got. And what we've got is not much. And I can't do anything till those trophy hammer torpedoes are silenced, really. Or at least occupied. If they're just, even if they just get occupied. Nope, 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 nope. They're forming up on me. Yep, there we go. That's what I thought would happen. And that's what we needed to do. Whether we can win this, I do not know. I'm hoping we can. Problem is, there's a lot of dwarfs. And not a lot of me. Part of me thinks I should have but no, like, if I lose this, I lose this, so be it. You know, it is part of the way these go. I don't care if the auto-resolve said I'd be fine. I don't know why I popped that on him. I didn't need to. Bad play by me there. We're going to see if we can get these chosen to come around into the back of this guy. If we can get the chosen round, we can probably win. There we go. Bring the chosen in. Ooh, that's bloodletters out. We are going to have to, like, whatever happens next, we're going to have to sit and replenish. Which is not ideal, but it'll be what it'll be. Right. Let's go in here. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of it as expected. Skarbrand's going to keep things busy there. Greg can just... Greg, oh. Greg needs a title. If anyone has an idea for Greg's title, keep in mind this is Greg. The guy on the throne. If anyone has an idea for Greg's title, please. Come on. We're getting through the blasting charge, boys. Skarbrand's having a fun time. I really need to get his axe. Because that will help a lot. Yeah, buffing just the attack damage there. So yeah, basically all I've got left is the mortal soldiers. Which is fine, because the mortal soldiers are good. The enemy lord is dead, that's good. Yeah, there we go, enemy bat. And we are again going to hunt down what we can. They chased us out, so we're going to... Anything we can chase down and just kill is always a benefit. There we go. Did we get rid of the Trollhammer torpedoes? Not yet. Let's make sure those die. Don't like those. Those make my day very unfortunate. Let's make sure we get rid of some of the Longbeards. Skarbrand, man, you go take out those. There we go. Skarbrand's just got to kill a few things, and then... I wonder... Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're just making sure every unit took some losses. Ooh, a lot of that came down to Greg? Greg, man. Greg is mighty impressive. Oh dear. Again, the Chosen kind of holding their own. Like, they don't do necessarily large amounts of damage, but they do just tank. And that kind of works if I've got, like, Skarbrand running around murdering. We are... I think after this turn, we are... we are... Oh, most modes... Okay, a lot of those bloodletters came back, which is good.
The skulls are of
Gained Greg. Yeah, there we go. No, Carrickzorn's gonna actually have a garrison. Yeah, it is. But let's try it. Carrick Victor. We might come back to. You know what? We are gonna try this. I want to see if we manage to get Spirit Victory. I'll just take that as it is. Occupy this one because it's a big settlement. There we go. And that gives us just Blood Feast, which gives us some replenishment.
rewards for the mighty.
Give him some extra soldiers. Because I can see that being a front very soon. Yes, because we've currently got Inglag Steelbeard. Oh no, he's going to take Casabar. That's where I get my Chosen from. Well, as payback, we are now going to take Karanzor. We are going to have to manually break down a gate, and that's never fun. Skarbrand. Okay. I'm going to try and... Okay. Actually have... Try and do... Get our... Higher ranking. Skarbrand gets near the... Gonna put his rampage stuff. Will obviously make the... Skarbrand.
Seeking victory.
Skarbrand.
Decapitate.
Not a good Skarbrand play. And he's having a fun time. Might not have been a good Skarbrand play, but he's having a good
Skarbrand demands scouts.
Skarbrand is. We might have to rematch this battle because I fucked this up. Probably.
Chosen of Khorne.
Skarbrand's currently deaf. Rampage, bud. Rampage. Just kill things.
Expedite battle.
There we go. We've got units down there helping him. He is still gonna die. Come on, regen some health, bud. Regen some health. Okay, maybe not. We might still win without Skarbrand. Greg is our new Skarbrand. He'll do what Skarbrand couldn't. One of the biggest problems is we don't have a solution. We're getting there. Murder buff. Murder, murder, murder!
Blood for the blood god. Skull crusher.
Greg's having a hell of a turn. Yeah, I fucking really hate Skarbrand now.
Chosen of Khorne.
Back.
Rusting to slaughter.
Okay.
Skull crushers of Khorne. Battle hungry.
Just gonna morale break a lot of this. Carrick's all. Skarbrand. I think it's down the.
Thorns of war. Visit destruction. The Skull Taker's throats.
Turn. Pyrrhic victory, but it... Again, Greg, man. Bloodletters don't themselves like the normal Chaos Warriors, not the Chosen, don't. I literally. Once this loads and I've seen.
You only delay your destruction. Strongest bloodletter. Legion 9. Herald of Khorne.
But honestly, that there, I am going to see the game. Thank you again for watching. I will be.